boat. What do you do in the late hours on a boat when there's nothing else to do because everybody went to sleep? Read comments on YouTube. It's like in no particular order. I'm just going through the community page that YouTube provides. It's got all the comments, all the newer ones that keep popping up. So I'm just gonna pick some out, read them, react. Let's have some fun. Expose your room even more, please. Why? Please try Final Fantasy Exorcist. Best game I'd say since forever. Not true. The title belongs to Legend of Zelda Majora's Mask. And if anything, I didn't want my channel to be a Let's Play, but Otaku offered me some revenue, so helps pay the bills. Welcome to adult life. Hashtag anime forever. Damn straight. ... I'm confused. What's going on? Well, I'll tell you. YouTube has changed its algorithm system where they want more running times and more watchable times. So pretty much the longer your videos and the more content you produce, the more you will be recognized on YouTube. So that's what's going on. So YouTube, us here in Anime America, we have to change our system whether we like to or not. And so us here in Anime America, we gotta change up our system in order to be noticed by Senpai. Notice me, YouTube Senpai! Why isn't Whitebeard in this list? Why is not the Paladin and No Exorcist is not here? First off, grammar. Secondly, the Paladin from Blue Exorcist is a stepfather. We tried to do blood-related relatives for top 10 mothers and fathers. So the characters that were not only related to their children by blood, but were also like good parents. So in the future, we're gonna work on adoptive relatives, so parents that went above and beyond to adopt their children and love them with every inch of their bodies. There's like so many lists that we could do on relatives, but for fathers and mothers, we stuck to blood relatives. But we'll address adoptive parents in the future. Why is not Satan now No Exorcist here? You're a Blue Exorcist fan, aren't you? Next thing you'll know, you want somebody from Blue Exorcist to be in top 10 Notice Me Senpai characters. There are none, but you'd want them on there because it's Blue Exorcist. That's the type of comments that kind of get to me, because it's like you just want the anime on the list because it's your favorite, right? That's the only reason why. My YouTube channel will deal with it. Free review, please. Sorry, you gotta pay for my services. Oh, you mean free with Toby Swim Club? That's what you meant. It's coming up. I'm editing the audio for it right now. It just took a while because scheduling. I had to go to America. I actually recorded the audio while I was in America. My husband actually contributed his voice to the review, so be prepared for that. But it is in production. It's kind of tricky how I had to like go to my friend's wedding. I had to go to Ellie's wedding in America. But my mother-in-law was like, well, we have this gigantic family reunion occurring on one of the world's biggest ships, and we're inviting you, so that's why I'm on a boat. But still working because thank you, YouTube algorithm senpai. How do you start playing the game in Nintendo.com? What's more powerful, words or weapons? Wow. Well, that's really a good one to think about. Words can be hurtful as well because they leave a lasting impact inside of you, so you can survive, but you're suffering at the same time because of those words. So words can be very powerful as well. I mean, like weapons do physical damage, but words can really do a lot of physical, emotional, psychological damage. So that is a real philosophical comment. I'm very proud of you. Guys, MEW is a fetus? What's wrong with you? Shrek. You forgot about Shrek. Yes, and apparently I forgot about Cory in the house too. But damn it to hell, I forgot about Shrek because Shrek is love. Shrek is life. Children 17 years and younger, don't Google that. I'm not saying it because it's not just adult content, but it will scar you. Just like blue waffles. Hey, I should stop talking because you're gonna Google it anyways, and Robyn Senpai is gonna scar you for life. I'm just gonna shut up. You should have put Rolling Star from Bleach. Should I? Frickin' hell, should I? It's one thing about those comments where they tell you you should have done this, you should have done that. Like, shoulda, coulda, woulda. My video. So, deal with it. Like, I work with a group. I also work with Facebook and Twitter, asking people for their opinions. And we base our results on what we think is the best or the worst, or whatever the criteria is most suitable. But I still get those comments saying, you should have done this, you should have done that. Yeah, well, I should do many things according to people. Doesn't mean I'm gonna do it. I like the comments where it's like, my favorite is this. If I made the list, I would have done this. Here's how I would have done the list. It is an interesting perspective to read. But when people just blatantly tell me what I should and shouldn't do, it is considered rude. I tend to ignore it and just be like, yeah, whatever. You know, it's your opinion and whatnot. And I respect other people's opinions. But when it comes to that kind of language, where they're trying to force their opinion onto you, saying you should have done this, it's a terrible list because you should have put this in there. It's like, dude, back off. We're here to have fun and make videos and top 10s and whatnot, and this is just based on our opinions. You don't need to get huffy because your favorite anime that you can't live without was not mentioned. Breathe. I love the random careless whisper. So do I. Stop it with the civil war about if Grell is male or female. Respect Grell for what Grell is. Grell's gender is Grell. That's just it. Like, in this day and age, it just feels like no matter what I do, I can't get anything right. There was a video where I said Grell was male, I got shit for that. There was a video where I said Grell is female, I got shit for that. If I make a video addressing Grell again and call Grell, like say like maybe it's a them, like Grell is a them, they, however you do it in this 2016, you know, you can't satisfy everybody, so I just choose whatever pronoun fits and deal with it. I'm just talking about how great of a character Grell is, but the only thing that matters is pronouns. Hashtag 2016. Is nobody going to fucking talk about Yuki? Yuna is a hero. I've watched all of your videos. Say something about it. Jesus! It's good. We awarded it with something from one of our anime awards. It was for something. Yuki Yuna's a good anime. Jesus! Natsu Scarf. That is like the #1 comment I am getting from top 10 gifts given in anime. We just thought that the Sakura tree from Fairy Tail was such a sweet moment because Natsu reaching out to Lucy when she's not feeling well, but everyone's condemning me because how dare I forget the freaking scarf that Natsu got from his father, because like scarves are like the most generic thing you could ever get in an anime series. Mikasa got one, I can't remember which character it was from Junjo Romantica got one, Natsu got one. There's like so many friggin' scarves. Like even the live action version of Sailor Moon, Usagi made Mamoru a frickin' scarf. Scarves are a very generic gift given. I'm not saying like it wasn't sentimental, but it's like the main reason why they're mentioning it is because he got it from a dragon. I don't know, I just like the idea of a guy that cares for a girl so much that he's willing to pluck a gigantic rainbow tree, put it on a boat, have it sailing away down a river where she just by chance looks out the window and sees it. Is that not magical? Come on, it's creative. I've never heard of something like that. Like a freaking rainbow sakura tree going down the river just to make Lucy feel better. Isn't that cool? But no, we gotta talk about Daddy Scarf, because that's more important. Hashtag I'm not really a Fairy Tail fan. That's for Shannon, but even Shannon agreed with the Sakura trait. A Fairy Tail fan amongst the Anime America crew believes that the Rainbow Sakura tree was a better gift. I feel like dancing. Good for you. I just remember someone saying that Inuyasha and Kagome get back together. I'll probably look it up, but too lazy. Or you can just watch top 10 most romantic couples of anime. Probably just a search engine away if you look it up. But you're too lazy. Spoiler warnings, they do. Can you please do a review of Elfen Lied, please? Sure. I'll continue to stay with you guys, but damn you two, why you hate us? Fight the good fight. You dug yourself a hole in the Klingon part, Robyn, and it's not about the gift. It's the fact that Klingon originated as a visual novel, not a light novel. Heck, it didn't even get a light novel. So sue me. Stop bringing me back to Klingon. I try to be fair and not excluded from top 10 lists when it's relevant. Like, I knew I had to put the starfish carvings in top 10 gifts given in anime because it's only fair. And it's only fair to put Akio as the #1 father because he is a damn good father. I had to point that out. Like, him and his wife and Tomoya were the only characters I thought I liked in the freaking story. And people are like, you gotta play the visual novels, you gotta do this, you gotta do that. I don't gotta do nothing. The anime is supposed to be a product that is supposed to convince you to go further into the franchise. And me personally, it did not do that job. But that's just me. That's just based on my opinion. You do whatever the hell you want. But stop judging me because of my hatred for Klingon, let alone Sword Art Online. Dug myself into a friggin' hole. No! You did. Pokemon isn't a freaking anime! Foxy, I'm assuming you're the type of person that would say Avatar and Ruby are the true animes compared to Pokemon. I'm just making a wild accusation here. Seriously though, did you not watch my history of Pokemon video that I made months ago to celebrate, you know, Sun and Moon and Pokemon month? I did Pokemon month, remember that? Pokemon? So yeah, watch more of my videos, come on. Music has no power. Who hurt you? Who hurt you as a child, Kamen Rider? Who hurt you enough to make you say such a sad statement? It has the power to move you, to make you feel happy and sad. Who hurt you? Who hurt you? Just wanted to leave a message for Anime America. You might have heard about this, or you might not have, but I checked a link online. It's only been recent, but there's news that they are making a 3rd season of Code Geass with making a couple of movies for the past 2 seasons. Just thought you should know, that's all. I shared a link on Facebook regarding the new season of Code Geass, to which I replied, well, if they find a way to bring Lelouch back, then our top 10 perfect endings of anime may be dampered. Whoops. I mean, we made the list far before Code Geass was going to get a 3rd season, but I can just imagine the comments now. Like, people complain about, like, oh, that's not how it ended, this is how it really ended. I mean, I got into this whole, like, argument that Lelouch was a lie. Let's just be clear here that, yes, there was a scene, there was an outtake where Lelouch did survive. I am not doubting that. There is actual evidence that Lelouch survived. But that wasn't the true ending. It is a alternative ending, but it's not the ending that the writers wanted to go with because they thought it would have been a giant slap in the face on Lelouch's part. I thought that his sacrifice was worthwhile and it meant something, and it solidified the peace between Great Britain and Britannia and Japan. It solidified everything. It brought everything to a close because the whole world got together to take down frickin' Lelouch, the dictator. It brought peace. So for him to do all that but survive, it is kind of a giant insult to his intentions, because it's like, I don't know how to explain it. It's just like, you know, he made the sacrifice worthwhile and he did everything to bring peace to the world, and his sacrifice brought great meaning, but it's just like he tricks the world into thinking, yep, I'm dead. I'm gonna live my life the way I want, but I'm dead. It's a huge cop-out, but people are just exploding in the comment section about how he's alive and that pretty boys like Lelouch never died. Cause that's all that matters. That and the ending to Princess Tutu, I got so much heat from how we respected the ending of Princess Tutu, which I believed was perfect because it made Ahiru Duck like one of the greatest female leads of our times because of everything she sacrificed, everything that she did for her friends. She gave Fakir the strength to write and just devotion to Muto and what's her name? Rue. The inspiration for them to change their paths. To, they don't have to walk down this path of misery. They can form their own happy ending. And she makes that sacrifice so they can be happy, so everyone can live at peace and have a happy ending. But for you to say it's not a perfect ending because Fakir and Duck don't get together, why does that matter? Why does that matter? Like, you're saying that her only significance is for her to be with her true love? And you're watching way too many campy Disney films, because it's not what life's about. They can live their lives happily together as friends, as a duck and a rider can like join together and just, be friends for the rest of their lives. But no, they're gonna write their little fan fictions that Duck has to be human so that her and Fakir can make babies, and some reason that's all that matters. That's not all that matters though. Just look at what the story delivered and respect Duck's decision to sacrifice her powers, to sacrifice her future to save her friends. That is like one of the most respectful characteristics I've ever come across. But screw that, screw respect, screw pure intention, screw sacrificing yourself to save your friends. Duck needs to be with Fakir so they can live happily ever after and make babies. You guys read too many fan fictions, watch too many happily ever after movies. I don't know. Pikachu clones look the way they do is because they use the spots on their cheeks to communicate. Duh. But that's just it. Like, they purposely made like cuter versions of Pikachu because Pikachu is just freaking marketable. And I hate how like they're saying Pichu shouldn't be a part of it, because if I'm not including Raichu when he is Pikachu's evolution, then I shouldn't include Pichu because he's the first version of Pikachu. But that's just it. Pichu came later. Pichu is not in the first 151 Pokemon. He's not there. It's just Pikachu and Raichu. Pikachu evolves into Raichu. That's why I took Raichu out, because he was originally intended to be a part of the first original Pokemon set. So that's why I took Raichu out of that, because of that. Pichu was added later, as well as Dedenne, Pachirisu, and the other clones. Plusle, Minun, Emolga. I think I got them all. Gotta catch them all. But that's the main reason why I consider them clones, because they are made after Pikachu and they look like clones of him, not because of the patterns, but also their electric types, the cute mouse. They're part of the electric mouse family, and they pretty much are clones to look like Pikachu to be more marketable. So I don't regret what I said. I'm sticking by it. Pichu, Plusle, Minun, Pachirisu, Emolga, and Dedenne are clones of Pikachu, not Raichu, because Raichu was a part of the original set. Deal with it. Why are there no games like these with hot boys? Have you not heard of Dramatical Murder? Please be old enough to play that game. The anime sucked. The dub for that anime sucks even more. But damn, that wow, Dramatical Murder, wow. Can you please do a review of Ruby Volume 3, please? I still need to watch it. I heard Volume 4 is in progress right now, as in like the new episodes are going to be released either now or soon. But I still need to watch Volume 3. I heard it got really darker, a little more interesting, so I'm interested. I heard it only cost an arm and a leg. But it'll be on Pop Spectrum's channel, because Anime America devotes itself to review Japanese anime. And mainly because we respect Japanese animation, how different and unique it is. We like how shows like Avatar and Ruby are trying to be as inspiring and creative as anime in Japan, but we still have to draw the line where where it's from. So we'll review it. I got a freaking box set of Avatar, and I did buy Volume 3 of Ruby. And you're wondering, like, well, if I didn't like it that much, why did I buy the anime? It's because of my respect for Monty Oum. I loved everything that he did, so I'm gonna keep buying his stuff to, you know, support everything that he ever did. So Monty, we miss you, and this is my way of supporting you. I may not like Ruby as much as other people, but I know amazing talent when I see it. Alright, this video's gone long enough. We'll read more comments in the future. If you want me to keep doing this, I'll do it just to meet the YouTube algorithm demands, but if I find some comments that make me laugh, I'll just take a screenshot and save them for later. Reading your comments are fun. I'll either get a good laugh out of them, I'll either think about the criticism, whether it's legit or not. Like, there are some criticisms that are legit, like they'll point out a mistake or something that I should work on, and I'll listen to that. But if it's like a criticism where they're mocking me, saying that I forgot this one important element and therefore I ruined their entire childhood, I try not to take that seriously, because it's just like, wait. But there are some comments out there that really push us forward and keep us going. Really sweet comments that, you know, we see all the talent out there on YouTube and how, you know, fast they're getting popular and how they have better equipment, better talent, and much more manpower and time to do everything, and we're just a small little group that does their best every day with whatever we have on our hands. But we do appreciate the support and love. To tie into a new Pop Spectrum video, did Robyn like Rogue One? Not at all. It's not like I bought a figurine of Jyn Erso. Nope. If you want to support us, we have a Patreon link down below. We're also selling some merchandise on Store Envy and Teespring. More awesome videos will be on the way. Stay tuned, Anime America. Bye-bye.